Signs of bad or failing thermostat. A car thermostat is a device that regulates the temperature of the engine coolant in a vehicle's engine. It is typically located between the engine and the radiator and works by opening and closing a valve that allows coolant to flow through the engine and radiator. The thermostat ensures that the engine operates at the optimal temperature range, which helps to prevent overheating and engine damage. If the thermostat fails, it can cause the engine to overheat or run too cool, which can lead to poor performance and potential engine damage. The thermostat is a simple device that consists of a metal valve and a temperature-sensitive element, usually made of wax or a bimetallic strip. When the engine is cold, the valve is closed, and the coolant circulates only within the engine block to warm it up quickly. As the temperature of the coolant rises, the wax or bimetallic strip expands, causing the valve to open and allow coolant to flow through the radiator. This cools down the engine and maintains a steady operating temperature. The optimal temperature range for most engines is between 195 degrees Fahrenheit and 220 degrees Fahrenheit or 90 degrees Celsius to 105 degrees Celsius. If the engine runs too cool, it can cause poor fuel economy, increased emissions, and reduced performance. On the other hand, if the engine runs too hot, it can cause overheating, engine damage, and even complete failure. Symptoms of a failing thermostat include an engine that takes longer than usual to warm up or never reaches normal operating temperature, fluctuating temperature gauge readings, overheating, low coolant levels, and reduced heater performance. Replacing a faulty thermostat is a relatively simple and inexpensive repair that can be done by a professional mechanic or DIY enthusiast with basic tools. It is recommended to replace the thermostat every 50,000 to 100,000 miles or as part of regular maintenance to prevent potential engine damage. Your car's thermostat is a small but crucial component that regulates the flow of coolant through your engine. When it fails, it can cause a range of problems that can affect your car's performance and even lead to engine damage. Here are the top 10 signs of a bad or failing thermostat. 1. Engine running too hot or too cold. If your engine temperature gauge shows that the engine is running hotter or cooler than normal, it could be a sign of a faulty thermostat. 2. Slow engine warm-up. If your engine takes longer than usual to warm up, it could be due to a stuck-open thermostat that is allowing coolant to flow continuously. 3. Fluctuating temperature gauge readings. If the temperature gauge readings fluctuate rapidly or erratically, it could be a sign of a failing thermostat. 4. Overheating. If your engine overheats, it could be due to a stuck-closed thermostat that is preventing coolant from flowing through the radiator. 5. Low coolant levels. If the coolant level is low despite no visible leaks, it could be due to a faulty thermostat that is allowing coolant to escape through the overflow tank. 6. Reduced heater performance. If your heater does not produce enough heat, it could be due to a thermostat that is stuck open, preventing the engine from reaching its optimal operating temperature. 7. Poor fuel economy. A bad thermostat can cause your engine to run inefficiently, resulting in poor fuel economy and higher gas bills. 8. Engine misfires or stalls. A faulty thermostat can cause your engine to misfire or stall, as it struggles to maintain the correct operating temperature. 9. Check engine light. A failing thermostat can trigger your car's check engine light to come on, indicating that there is a problem with your engine's performance. 10. Coolant leaks. A bad thermostat can cause coolant to leak from your engine, which can lead to damage and costly repairs if left unchecked. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to have your thermostat checked. Ignoring the problem could lead to more serious issues down the road. What can cause car thermostat to fail? There are several factors that can cause a car thermostat to fail, including 1. Age and wear. Like all components of a car, the thermostat can wear out over time and eventually fail due to age and use. Over time, the thermostat can wear out and become less efficient, leading to failure. 2. Dirt and debris. If dirt and debris accumulate in the cooling system, they can clog the thermostat and prevent it from functioning properly. 3. Corrosion. Over time, corrosion can build up in the cooling system and cause damage to the thermostat, leading to failure. Rust and corrosion can damage the thermostat and other components. 4. Overheating. If the engine overheats, it can cause damage to the thermostat and other components of the cooling system, leading to failure. 5. Improper installation. If the thermostat is not installed correctly, it may not function properly or may fail prematurely. 6. Electrical issues. If there is an issue with the electrical components of the cooling system, such as a faulty sensor or wiring problem, it can cause the thermostat to fail. 7. Low coolant levels. If the coolant levels are too low, it can cause the thermostat to fail as it relies on the coolant to regulate the engine temperature. 8. Manufacturing defect. Sometimes, the thermostat may be defective from the manufacturer, causing it to fail prematurely. 9. Improper coolant mixture. If the coolant mixture is not correct, it can cause damage to the thermostat and other components of the cooling system. 10. Pressure issues. If there is too much or too little pressure in the cooling system, it can cause the thermostat to malfunction or fail. It is important to have regular maintenance and inspections of the cooling system to prevent thermostat failure and other issues. If you suspect a problem with your car's thermostat, it is best to have it checked by a professional mechanic. How to care for a thermostat? Unfortunately, there isn't much you can do to actively care for your car's thermostat. However, you can take steps to prevent it from failing prematurely. Regularly changing your car's coolant and keeping it at the proper level can help prevent the buildup of debris and corrosion that can damage the thermostat. Additionally, avoiding extreme temperature changes and not driving your car too hard can also help prolong the life of your thermostat. If you suspect that your thermostat is failing, it's best to have it inspected by a professional mechanic to prevent further damage to your engine. It's also important to pay attention to any warning signs that your thermostat may be failing. If you notice that your engine is running hotter than usual, your temperature gauge is fluctuating, or your heater isn't working properly, it could be a sign that your thermostat needs to be replaced. Ignoring these warning signs can lead to more serious problems with your engine, so it's important to address them as soon as possible. When it comes time to replace your thermostat, make sure you choose a high-quality replacement part from a reputable manufacturer. Installing a low-quality or incorrect thermostat can cause further damage to your engine and may even void your car's warranty. If you're not comfortable replacing the thermostat yourself, it's best to have it done by a professional mechanic who has experience working on your make and model of car. Taking care of your car's thermostat is a relatively simple process that can help prevent costly repairs down the road. By keeping your coolant clean and at the proper level, avoiding extreme temperature changes, and addressing any warning signs of a failing thermostat, you can ensure that your car stays running smoothly for years to come. In addition to these tips, it's also important to have your car's cooling system inspected and serviced regularly by a professional mechanic. They can check for any leaks, blockages, or other issues that could impact the performance of your thermostat and cooling system. It's also a good idea to follow your car manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule, which typically includes flushing and replacing the coolant every 2 to 3 years. This helps keep your cooling system clean and functioning properly, which can extend the life of your thermostat and other engine components. By taking these simple steps to care for your car's thermostat and cooling system, you can enjoy reliable performance and avoid costly repairs in the long run. So don't neglect this important aspect of car maintenance. Give your thermostat the attention it deserves and keep your car running smoothly for years to come. That's all we have for you in today's video. It's very good to have you here on our channel. If you liked the video, please smash the like button and do consider subscribing if you haven't already. We hope to see you soon with another video. Until then, stay safe.